Hello everybody, happy summer. I am your host Jessica Beck, and today we're talking about synonyms for next. So where is this important for IELTS, guys? These synonyms are super important, all right? So remember that your vocabulary score, that 7 or higher, depends on you using a variety of phrases. That means you are showing flexibility. It's not just about adjectives and nouns, it's also for transition phrases and linking words. So if you're repeating the same linking word by saying, and then, that's not good for your vocab score, and it's not good for your cohesion coherence score, okay? So today, you're gonna get paraphrases to use when you're talking about stories in part 2, or in part 3, if you're talking about a step-by-step solution to something. Also in writing task 2, when you offer step-by-step solutions, okay? And in writing task 1, these are good for the academic change over time, or the academic process description for task 1, that terrible question, but also in letters, if you're a general candidate, when you're telling stories or talking about a step-by-step plan. So, very useful. What can we say instead of next? So, I'm using my notes. You could say after, or after that, or afterwards. Those are all great. You can also say subsequently. That's more formal. Don't use it in informal answers. That would sound weird. You could use that word in a longer time phrase. This is great for cohesion coherence. Like you could say, in the subsequent decade. All right, so subsequently by itself, or in a phrase, subsequent as an adjective for a time. Of course, you can say and then, but that's easy. You could say following this. That pronoun reference is great for cohesion coherence, right? Saying this or that. So following this, and then you describe the next step. You could also say 5 minutes later. So that's a little bit more informal, a little bit easy, but it's a good paraphrase. And finally, this is great, super high level, you could say thereafter. Okay, so definitely write these phrases down, guys. Remember where you can use them on the test. As a side note, don't use these incorrectly. Only use these if you're actually talking about a time sequence. Don't use these in task 1 static essays, because time doesn't move forward in those. All right, so these words are not for static essays. They're only for change over time, and then in the other instances, which I described at the beginning of this lesson. So, great list today, guys. Remember, if you're ready to get past IELTS this year and on to your future life, you have a big goal. You want to immigrate. You want to get an advanced degree in another country. IELTS is standing in your way. 3 keys is guaranteed to increase your scores, guys. Our system works. Go to allearsenglish.com/KEYS. You could see the many students that we have already helped, and then you could be one of them. So go to allearsenglish.com/KEYS. Okay, guys, that's it for me today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bonus tip, get a 7 or higher with the All Ears English app, featuring exclusive bonus video lessons with Jessica, Lindsay, and Michelle. Get the app now at allearsenglish.com/app.